Welcome to the first episode of FROGS in the Pad, in parentheses, the Lilly-Pad. You having a bit of a nervous breakdown? This is a new podcast hitting the shelves at any...
The shelves?
Yeah, at any local store near you.
How about...
Yeah.
Office Works.
Okay, Office Works,
Is
Smiggle,
it
the
hitting
works.
Office Works? Only 2 stationery shops?
Yeah.
That's it.
You come in for your paper and your weekly podcast, alright?
Okay. Sure thingos.
To commemorate this first episode, we've decided to fill a niche that I feel hasn't been filled enough. For our first episode, we're doing a Harry Potter episode. What?
Yeah.
It's something, I feel like we're fairly original in doing this.
Yeah, no one's ever done it before. It's very difficult to find these Harry Potter quizzes. I've researched hard and long for 7 years to find all of these.
We had to traverse through many a BuzzFeed article.
I had to fight J.K. Rowling in a fist fight
for the rights to do this podcast.
She's still angry.
Do you think we'll get sued? No. Harry Potter's public domain by now.
I don't think J.K. Rowling's coming off after us.
I think she will. She'll see this shit and she'll be like,
what the fuck?
Like, should we say it when in no way affiliated? I don't think we need to. I don't think anyone's going to believe that we would be.
No, I'm not. I'm J.K. Rowling's second hand. I helped write Harry Potter.
Were you like an intern originally and you worked your way up?
No, she automatically recognised my power.
Your innate talent.
My talent.
What was that talent for?
You see, I don't know.
Oh shit.
It's a secret. You see, I wrote the first chapter of Harry Potter.
Then how did she know? Like what?
We're on a different plane here, buddy. We're in the astral projection plane, and I think you need to acknowledge that you don't know about this.
Am I in the astral projection plane, or is it just you and Rowling?
We were for about however long it took Harry Potter to be written. I don't know, like all of them. I don't know because I was stuck in the astral projection plane. She was allowed to go to and from, but I was only allowed to go once Harry Potter was completed.
Was she like harnessing your spirits?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a very abusive relationship.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, back to the quizzes.
Right.
The first one we've got, let me just have a little look-see. It's, Pottermore's Back to Hogwarts quiz -hard.
Quiz level? Fireball.
Yeah. You got
enemies of hard questions, beware.
Fuck. They really play this shit up.
Yeah, boy.
Should we have tested, like, the microphone quality for this before?
Oh, we should have, absolutely. How many broomsticks are floated in a full game of Quidditch?
I'm gonna say at least 260.
Nah,
okay.
man. Okay, let's think about this
logically. Let's read it. It's a choose your answer thing. There's 267, 16, 15, and 14. I'm gonna say 16. Maybe 8 on each team.
Let's think about it.
Well, that has to be divided by 2, right? So it can be 8 on each team or 7 on each team. 15 can't be divided by 2.
Is 267 divisible?
I don't think so.
Right.
7's hard to divide by 2.
Okay, 8 people. 8 people sounds good.
But most sports games probably are 7, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let's think about it. Okay, you got Dodgers?
How many of those?
Oh, no, 2. Weren't Fred and George the Dodgers? Wait, which ones are the Dodgers? Are the Dodgers the ones that hit the ball when they're gonna...
Chasers were the ones that chased the ball.
Yeah.
Dodgers were the one that smacked the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And the boy was the one that got the boy.
Wait, what? The boy was the one who got the snitch?
Yeah.
Was that his position?
Yeah.
Wait, what was it called? The seeker?
The seeker. Oh, that was it.
So you got the seeker.
Okay, you got one seeker.
I reckon you have at least 4 chasers.
Okay, so that's one seeker, 2 Dodgers.
That makes 7.
Okay, so 14.
Right.
No, 14.
Wait, what? It didn't... Oh, 15!
15 isn't divisible by 2.
What the heck? Wait.
Umpires?
Oh, fuck that.
Fuck off. That's bullshit.
Wait,
I'm gonna refresh.
Are we not allowed to continue if we get one wrong?
I'm gonna refresh.
Wait.
Featuring Ron Weasley. How's he featured?
Draco Malfoy, a ferret. Harry Potter, a stag.
Okay, I've refreshed the page. Because I want the accomplishment. Actually, you know what?
50. No. I don't think we can keep going unless we get them right. Because the next question didn't come up.
Well, next question.
Oh, fuck.
Discover more about Quidditch. Select all that apply. Which are not passes against Dumbledore's office?
Don't even remember.
Licorice Wand.
Really?
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, right. Fizzing Whizbee.
Cockroach Cluster, Sherbet Lemon, and Licorice Wand. I always thought... What Licorice Wand was like a lolly, wasn't it? At the Hogmeade.
Yeah, but he always went for weird lollies.
Yeah, because he's a fucking weirdo.
Like, Licorice Wand's are too mainstream for Dumbledore.
Too true.
I know him like he's my brother.
He is your brother.
Fuck,
Don't you dare disrespect him like that.
I'm Aberforth.
Terry Boot.
Hufflepuff.
Oh, fuck. You know way more about it.
No, it was Ravenclaw. Discover why you should be best friends with a Ravenclaw.
They're always ready to give you quality advice because they're so smart. Why you should be friends with a Ravenclaw?
I always thought that the Hufflepuffs would be the best fighters. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather go to
I think all of them are pretty bad except Hufflepuff.
Yeah, they're all pretty shit.
Ravenclaw's like, I have time to fucking riddle together.
They're so fucking pretentious. Like fucking
yeah.
Cho Chang, what a bitch.
Oh shit.
She was just after the broomstick.
A bit of whichever one you need to be turned into. Right?
Which polyjuice ingredients must be acquired at the full moon?
It's the part of the person, isn't it?
Let's see. They did the thing with crab. No, they can just get that whenever.
Oh, true that.
I feel like it's gonna be one of these. It's either gonna be newt spleen or fluxweed.
Oh, and the other answer is not grass, by the way, lads.
No one cares about not grass. It's not even grass. Ha! Oh, I don't want to be editing that part.
Sorry, you can cut it out.
No, but you still gotta listen to it.
Okay, I'll do a repeat one just to you can fill it in.
Please don't. Please. Okay, yeah, I'll
fill
swap
it
around.
in. Yeah. No, don't swap around. You have to get rid of the first one.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
You can do it.
I'm gonna just go fluxweed. That sounds like.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I'm so good at things.
What type of creature is an ashwinder? Probably a bird. I'm
going to say a bird.
But maybe they're trying to get you.
It's like a red herring.
You think it's a bird. It's actually a serpent.
Fish or serpent?
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm going to go fish. It doesn't actually tell me.
Wait, go down.
No, it was a serpent.
Oh. Interesting.
Aragog's wife is called Mozgag.
Why didn't we hear about Aragog's wife?
It was another fan fiction, so it made canon.
True that.
But the thing is, right, Aragog has a shit ton of kids, and Aragog's a dude. And when spiders have kids, they eat their husbands.
Good point.
So, I think it's
maybe the politics... The politics? Wait.
Spider politics?
Maybe it's different in giant spider life size.
That's true. Maybe Aragog was like, I'm not down with this, discrimination.
I don't think this is
and then he fought for male spider rights by beating his wife.
Oh no!
I'll go false. What do you think?
Yeah, probably not. I bet it's in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find.
We're not doing too good on this quiz.
No,
that was apparently her.
There's 20 of them. Do we have to keep doing this one? I want to do one that's like easy.
Nah, too bad.
Which team from the ministry?
Shit. Oh my god!
I'm zooming in really intensely. Magic is responsible for. Wait, which branch in the Ministry of Magic is responsible for blanking the memories?
Unspeakables. No, it's.
Go down.
Oh my god.
Obliviators.
I thought that'd be too obvious. Because that's the name of the fucking spell.
Yeah, well...
That's dumb.
If it works,
Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. Way to fucking show creativity in your goddamn writing, you bitch.
Oh my god. What's a demiguise?
Demiguise?
Oh, demiguise. Where can the demiguise be found? With difficulty?
It's in actually... If you've seen a Fantastic Beasts of Where to Find Them, then you'll know that it's...
I haven't. Actually, I have, but I haven't.
It's actually Far East or South America.
Probably South America. I think I'm wrong, though.
No, it was fucking Southeast. Oh, Far East.
Sorry. You didn't have to listen to me.
No, I did.
Moaning Myrtle. She was in
fucking Ravenclaw.
Hell yeah.
I know, because I actually channel Moaning Myrtle every day.
Of your life?
Yeah, every day.
Olive found it. Oh, you kidding me?
It was actually fucking...
What year was Ollivander's
found? BC!
Yeah.
Fuck, Ollivander's old as hell.
Yeah, boy. He's older than you.
Do you think, like, it's a title that's passed down, or, like, do you think
no,
he's
it's
actually
the same
fucking...
guy.
Really? Fuck.
No, I don't know. Dumbledore's pretty old.
Yeah, but he's not fucking BC old.
We don't know that. When's Harry Potter set? No one knows.
In the 90s.
No one knows. The date is not conclusive.
Like, I'm pretty sure the last one was, like,
I
1999.
bet it's 382. No, I don't actually.
Okay, 382.
Please don't listen to me. Please.
Well, I mean, no.
Oh! I knew I was right.
I kind of want to see this. Like, when the fuck...
Sorry, I screamed into the microphone just then. I'm sorry.
When did fucking...
Sorry.
Why... Oh, it's a family. Okay, that makes more sense. He's not... Like, they just,
ruined.
They just always have sons.
I'm gonna have a little bit of a bicky.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat into the microphone.
You should do that.
Oh! What shade of blue robes does Lockhart wear in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Easy.
Why are you so loud?
Sorry. Damn it.
Turquoise. Gilderoy Lockhart.
Wait, turquoise and aquamarine.
Wait,
it
was... Fuck, we could pick more than one?
Oh, fuck.
That's bullshit.
No.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry for screaming. I screamed too much.
What number is Harry's vault?
Okay, I need to channel the guy who escorted him to his thing real quick.
The gnome?
He's not a gnome! They're goblins!
He's a gnome.
They're goblins. There are gnomes in Harry Potter and they get thrown over the fence.
No.
Did you ever read Fantastic Beasts? Okay.
Did you know you read fucking Goblet of Fire, which is when Harry went and threw some goblins over the fence?
that was Goblet of Fire.
Why are we talking about fucking
It was
Fantastic
probably
Beasts?
in Fantastic Beasts and we're going to find the book, not the movie.
I don't think Newt Scamander
It's not the original source material.
I mean, you're still the author.
613. 687. Why am I doing Snape?
I don't know, I was gonna go 600.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
No, it was actually 687.
Oh.
That's not a very good number. I don't like that. Filthy little blood traitor like her. Oh wait, no, there's more of this. I wouldn't touch a. It's Snape. No, hang on. Who says this?
Blaze, Marcus, Barty Crouch Jr. It's not Barty Crouch Jr.
Let's see. Who wanted to touch someone but couldn't? Because
probably Marcus Flint. No, Marcus was a good.
I'd say Blaze.
Yeah, he sounds kind of. The last name sounds like Zucchini.
Hey. Referring to Jenny Wesley. Wesley Snipes.
Professor Krill. Pressing wildflowers and needlework.
Traveling. He loved to travel.
Pressing wildflowers and needlework.
Also,
what are the two of the known hobbies of Professor Quill? I feel like this must be really confusing because we're not saying any of the questions.
Oh, no. He would have liked wizard chess because of that one scene.
Have you ever seen a very funny musical?
Where are we going with that?
If it was a Harry Potter musical, it would be needlework and pressing flowers.
But, like, if you remember the first book, he was like, I don't know, but, like, there was that one chess part of it.
True that.
I don't know if there's actually a specific quote, but I'm pretty sure.
Press submit.
I don't want to. Oh, well, fuck you. He loves to press wildflowers? Fuck off.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hate flowers.
Oh. Okay, what's the name of the wizard who ends up with a buffalo on his chest when he says S instead of...
What the fuck?
Barufio, Barustio.
Wait, can we just go back question one more time?
Yeah.
The name of a wizard who ends up with a buffalo on his chest when he says S instead of F. That's very specific.
I don't remember this at all.
I don't... Where the fuck is this from? I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Let me just go get the Harry Potter books. Philosopher's Stone, are you kidding me?
Read the extract
Sorcerer's
featuring Barufio. Like, what's this from? Who are you?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't want to read. This is too many words. I hate reading.
This is the problem with J.K. Rowling. She's written like way too much material after Harry Potter.
It's because she's
got nothing
We need
else.
to finish this quiz. We need to finish it.
Yeah,
for all
it's
of
been
our
14 minutes already.
For all of our loyal fans.
Yes.
Our fans want us to finish this quiz.
Yes.
So we shall.
We shall.
Who says this? My name was down for... This isn't a very fun quiz.
Who let the frog out?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's the first thing that came to mind.
Why?
It says hard making jingles. Oh wait, you should hit me with the new thing we're testing out.
Okay. Be it a flamingo who just ate a lot of cheese.
I am Flamingo, and I eat so much cheese, but I still have time to listen to Frogs in the Pad, in parentheses, Lilly-Pad, in parentheses. Today we've decided to... They don't know that, alright? Keep the illusion, alright? Jesus, it's like you've never... Amateurs.
Oh.
So, we've been given a list of questions by us from Yahoo Answers and various
We're not
other sources.
copying My Brother and Me, but we also are copying My Brother and Me.
I've never seen that.
You would like the McElroy brothers so much.
Stop plugging other podcasts.
You would love them
singers.
so much. I'm talking to you, Caleb.
I know.
Hi, I'm Jaclyn.
And I'm Big Frog. That's my stage name, Big Frog.
Cool. Anyway, so we're going to read out some Yahoo answers that are kind of fun.
And hopefully provide you with educational yet entertaining answers.
Whatever, righto. Okay, who's going first?
I say you.
Okay. So... Oh no, I lost my favourite answer.
Why didn't you put them all in a Word document like me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so... Caleb. Let me hit you with a question.
Is it philosophical or
It's so philosophical. Can I put a 15-pound bowling ball up my butt?
I feel like there are a lot of parameters to this question.
Expansion.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's more. My life is meaningless, and I've decided to make up my own talent. Maybe I could be in the world record book or something, but I found my calling. I want to fit a 15-pound bowling ball up in my butt. Maybe using some lube. Is it possible?
I think it definitely is possible, but it's going to take years of training.
Years of training, yes.
Like, I think if you really want to reach that goal, shoot for the stars or the moon. Funny joke here. I think you got start small is what I say. Personal experience. Start small and work your way up. So maybe start with like, I don't know, lube up like, I don't know, some grapes. No. You gotta start with like grapes would just be
down
squished.
Ball.
No, not a down. Yeah, start with a down.
No,
ball.
the small ones, not the ones that,
like
not the ones that you use.
Yeah, I use a volleyball.
Yeah.
A down ball's this big.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying that could be like a step.
Like a down ball's like the size of an apple.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put that on my butt straight away.
This isn't you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying starting small.
Ooh.
This is my advice.
You put in the question, didn't you?
My advice. So you start off small. You start off with like just the normal beads, you know, and then you go from the beads. You go from there to potentially a golf ball, and from the golf ball, then maybe the down ball. After the down ball, I'd say a cricket ball. After a cricket ball, I'd say a gerbil. After the gerbil, I'd say... Well, it comes after a gerbil.
Don't put a gerbil in there.
No, people do that.
Yeah, I know it's a thing. We're not going to talk about that.
Maybe that'll be the next question.
One of the most important things to remember with this is once you go there, you can never go back.
No, because it'll go back down.
You can never go back.
I think
emotionally, you can never go back.
After the gerbil, I'd say you want to just get into fisting. After fisting,
just stop
I'd say just going like 2 at a time, like 2 cricket balls.
Stop
maybe
it
I'll
right
have family
now.
of gerbils.
Delete this entire
Anyway,
part.
that's my advice. Just work your way up. Okay. So, would you say you're done? Also, can I ask a question of my own? What do you think happened to this man to get him to this point of his life?
Well, yeah, because apparently something's happened in his life. Because he's like, my life's meaningless.
time to just start. Like, he must have hit rock bottom.
Oh.
But yeah, like, I don't know. What do you think happened?
Who knows? He probably.
Can we contact this person and like?
There wasn't
like,
even. There
if
wasn't
this
even
is real,
a source.
Like, if this is real,
it is. I'm certain.
I sure hope so, because I want to find out. Like, when was this posted? Do you know?
No.
Well, I want to see what his progress has been.
I can find a source if you want.
Hang on.
Let me throw you another question real quick.
Okay.
Are frog years the same as human years?
I think that might be. Like, I read that frogs are actually 98% matches with humans evolution-wise. So...
Interesting.
Have you ever seen Fred the Frog?
I have. I've seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends.
Who are his friends?
No, I said I'm his friend.
Oh, okay. Well, Fred the Frog is remarkably human-like. I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
You better believe you are.
And you can just tell that man has... No. Frog ears are greater than human ears. Like, they can hear anything.
True. I would like to believe that one frog year is equivalent to like 10 human years.
That's a lot of human ears.
Yeah, like their lives are so rich and wonderful.
Kind of like dogs.
Yeah, boy.
Frog ears are the equivalent to dog ears.
Okay, I have some answers about
the bowling ball.
The butt man.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't have his name.
It does not do his real name.
Perhaps
like
he's renamed. No, he doesn't even have an account.
Is it just anonymous?
It's a question mark.
Huh.
Interesting.
The plot thickens.
Okay. He's been a member since 2016, so this is not super.
At least 3 years recent.
Yeah. So who knows where he is?
What's 3 years? I'm bad at math. Probably less than that.
Well, last year was 2017.
Shut up.
Yeah, but yeah, I think a frog is greater than a human. They are better than us in every way.
Have you even seen Kermit?
True.
Hey, I'm gonna ask one of my questions now.
Yep.
Why are eggs?
Ooh.
I
love eggs.
Question mark.
I love a good egg question. Wait, just why are eggs?
No, I knew this a while back, but I forgot. Why are eggs different colours?
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay, so when they're asking why are eggs different colours, are they talking about like the fact that in America their eggs are like pasty white but ours are brown? Or Easter eggs?
As someone who has chickens in their backyard,
right,
I can tell you as a fact that some just chickens, sometimes their eggs are white, sometimes their eggs are brown.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because supermarket eggs are definitely pretty much all brown, would you agree? Yeah. But every egg you see in America, like film and whatever, they're like really, really white. And I just thought that was like a weird... Maybe they just have a more prominent type of chicken. And maybe like the egg industry in Australia is a particular type of chicken predominantly.
I believe that...
I feel like I knew some chicken facts, but now I can't remember them. But I remember them from like food tech.
I believe that no matter what colour your egg is, whether it's brown or whether it's white, on the inside, they're all just yolks. You know? There's beautiful yellow yolks waiting to be released into the world.
The actual answer is something...
And segregation now. 3D eggs.
Oh, shit, boy. The actual answer is something to do with the pigment in the shell.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's it.
Yeah, it's probably got something to do with,
probably the diet and stuff.
I can try and find the actual answer if you want.
I've known the answer before as well, but...
I think it's got something to do with, like, it's gonna have something to do with, what's it called? Like, some eggs have more of something than other eggs. Right.
Now, let's talk about Easter eggs.
Okay.
What's up with those? Why do people paint eggs? It's weird.
I believe it's got something to do with Christ being reborn again.
Yeah.
As though from an egg.
But...
Also, I'm pretty sure Easter...
Why are they just painting, like, real eggs? And they're like, let's paint it purple.
So, Easter is celebrated, I'm pretty sure, in England as, like, the new coming of spring. Like...
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But, like, here in Australia, that doesn't really make sense. Because we have it in the middle of fucking autumn.
Yeah.
Not even autumn.
No, it's like summer. autumn.
Yeah, summer into autumn.
So sometimes it's a little bit hot, sometimes it's real cold.
That's good. Okay, wait. Chicken eggs from various chicken breeds emerge in different shapes because of pigments, which are deposited as the eggs move through the hen's oviduct. The pigment depositions are determined by the chicken's
The cheg.
The cheg, which one?
Which came first, chicken or the egg?
The cheg. Okay, so that's enough about chicken eggs. Back to the second topic of Easter eggs. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Everything in Australia doesn't make sense.
But Easter in general just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, why we worship?
We worship the egg. We worship the egg.
Why must we worship this egg overlord who oversees?
Personally, I accept our egg overlords.
Personally, I want to rebel against the egg overlords.
I love eggs. Everyone knows that. I'm an egg girl. I don't like eating eggs that much. But I love the symbol of the egg.
What does it represent?
Not what it represents.
What does it represent for you?
I don't even know. It's just good.
I'm down with that.
Sick.
I'm down with the sickness.
Come on, I got down with the sickness.
Hey, you have a question, or do you want me to hit you up?
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a girl who likes trains? I'm 14 and I've had 2 girlfriends in my life, but when I told them I like trains, they dumped me. Once I would like a girl who likes trains and wants to share the passion with me. I know it sounds cheesy, but yeah, that's all I wanted to ask.
My advice for him as a
train enthusiast.
Not just a train enthusiast, but a man at the age of 14 who's already had 2 girlfriends. Like, straight away. That's just... Whew. I mean, I don't even know how that happens. Like, how do you talk to girls?
I don't know.
Like, before the age of 14?
I don't know how you talk to them in general.
Like, how old was he when he got his first girlfriend?
2.
And why do they both hate trains? Like,
there's a lot of questions to be asked here. Is there a train-hating culture prevalent in their society?
Possibly. Maybe they come from... Maybe it's like Footloose.
Oh, hell yeah.
What if, like... Okay, now...
You like trains? Have you ever heard of the subway, loser?
I think that's a metro.
Yeah. But they call it a subway in America.
That's true. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
They do not call it a subway.
The subway is the underground system. No. We call it metro. No,
that's ridiculous.
Okay.
But, I don't know, I think it's gonna be like, maybe okay, so, 2 to 3 years ago, a couple kids were out having fun, and then they got hit by a train. Since then, trains have been outlawed in their town.
Do you think they're actually just really big fans of, ASDF?
No, I'm talking about Footloose.
But we're talking about the train girls.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But maybe the girls are just big fans
it all links back.
Okay, right. So, also, I'd just like to interrupt. When I looked up the subway, there's 3 articles like, Nick Jonas took the subway to the Met Gala while wearing Dolce & Gabbana.
Nick Jonas needs to shut up. Anyway.
He was better when he was with the Jonas Brothers.
you don't stop being in the Jonas Brothers, alright?
True.
Unless you become emancipated legally by law.
What happened to Kevin Jonas?
Jaclyn, I'm not done talking about my footwear.
Well, I want to know about Kevin Jonas for a moment afterwards.
Anyway, so 2 to 3 years ago, a couple kids ran to town. They all had a big train party, but on the way back, they died in a fatal train accident. Since then, trains have been outlawed in that town until a Boston boy, this boy, comes into town. He moves in because his mother died of cancer.
Is he Boston so you can do a Boston accent?
No, the guy was just Boston for loose.
Oh.
Anyway, he comes in, and he comes from a town where, like the original town that he's moving to 3 years ago, they were all fucking big train enthusiasts. I have no idea what that is. Anyway,
Mum went there when she went to America. They have a big train.
Stop fucking derailing my...
Derailing?
Yeah, I know. I already made that shit. Shut your mouth. I'm trying to do a bit.
Hurry up!
I'm trying to do a bit.
We've been on this for ages.
I'm trying to do a bit. Anyway, He moves into town, and then he's like, "Fuck yeah, guys, let's start training around." But then they're like,
"But if he announces that straight away, he's never gonna get 2 girlfriends."
Well, that's what he did anyway. Like he's okay. You know what? He does the train. It's a bit sly at first. He joins like the Underground Railway.
Anonymous. Yeah. Right.
Feel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He joins the Underground Railway. They're all big train enthusiasts, but like that's during night. During day, he's like good boy train hating good Samaritan, and then that's when he gets 2 girlfriends. At once, he's a bit of a player.
Fuck. What a dick.
Anyway, like he lets one know, hey, by the way, there's a secret about me I think you should know. I love trains, and I'll do anything for that train. I watch Thomas the Tank Engine every day. I have a Thomas the Tank Engine body pillow.
Don't we all?
I fuck it.
Pillow pet, Thomas the Tank Engine pillow pet.
And then the girl's like, that's fucking weird. I'm not too sure I want to date you anymore. Realistically, if I found out that like the person I was interested in had vigorous sex with a Thomas the Tank Engine body pillow, I'd be a little bit.
Was that implied?
Were you not listening?
Yeah, but no.
Anyway, if I found out that those things were happening, then I'd be a little bit on the fence.
Can we get to the point a little? Can we get to the point where you bring in ASDF into the narrative?
Okay, no. I was never going to bring up ASDF. But
we're never going to bring up ASDF?
I'm thinking about how to fix this problem. Anyway, what you need to do is you need to throw a big train gala right on the outskirts of town.
From the Metropolitan Gala.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand these fancy schmancy references.
I just talked about Met Gala and Nick Jonas taking the subway.
Shut up about Nick Jonas. Anyway, you need to throw a big gala, like, outside, like, just a little bit outside the town borders, so, like, the rules don't apply to you. And then have everybody just fucking rocking out about trains.
Right, we've all seen Footloose.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, except for me. We know the plot.
And that's how you fix your problem and get your girls back.
He wants them both back? Okay, now let's talk about Kevin Jonas. What happened to him?
I thought we were doing his questions.
Nick Jonas.
I don't know enough about the Jonas Brothers to
continue
this
too bad. You should have done your research 10 years ago. Nick Jonas.
Jonas?
Okay. Jonas.
Yeah. What's he been up to?
He's doing fine now. He's doing music, whatever. Joe Jonas. Similar. Also doing music. Kevin
Jonas?
Jonas.
They call him Jojo Jonas?
Oh, I hope. Kevin Jonas. Where the fuck he at? Where did he go? He's doing fine by the looks of it, but what happened to him? His name's Paul Kevin Jonas.
Would you say they peaked during the Disney show?
Oh, yeah. They didn't do anything afterwards. Can you name a Jonas Brothers song?
We are the Jonas Brothers.
There's one called Burning
Year
Up.
3000.
There's one called Burning Up, and it's like, I'm hot, hot.
Okay, I've looked up the Jonas Brothers. Where are they now? Joe Jonas still at the top of his game. Stop. Joe Jonas still top of his game as a musician. He's been performing with a new band. DNCE.
Yeah, they performed in Grease Live.
Releasing the hit after hit like "Cake by the Ocean," "Toothbrush."
Wait, they did that song?
I guess so. Yeah. Nick Jonas is now a solo artist.
The drummer.
Since the Jonas Brothers split, he's pumped out some hip hits like "Jealous," "Close," and "Find You," and a new song called "Home." These aren't very good names. Like, when's he just gonna get like a
They weren't
song?
good when they weren't good when they were the Jonas Brothers either.
Wait a minute.
There's one called "Burning Up," for goodness sake.
He's also doubling in acting, including stints on Scream Queen's Kingdom and the upcoming Jumanji. What was he in the Jumanji movie?
He was the Jumanji board.
Kevin Jones. Wait, Kevin Jonas.
Yeah.
Kevin Jonas.
He's the only one with a different last name.
Oh no, it's like, do you know Kevin Jones from InfoWars?
InfoWars?
The thing that friggin' frogs gay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kevin's all about his family. He's not really doing too much. He's just hanging out.
He's like, there's a video called Tour the Home Kevin Jonas is building for his family.
Yeah. And that's what the Jonas Bros are up to.
Right.
Where are you on your questions?
Secondly, Camp Rock. That was a thing.
Never seen it.
It was good.
Okay.
I have Camp Rock 2 on DVD. Okay, let's go.
Well, are you doing your question or am I doing mine?
I'm checking what I've got.
Why didn't you make a Word document of these?
Okay, you go, because I don't have a good one.
I've got 4 left. Did Jews really build the pyramids in Egypt? This was...
Short answer, no.
Monday?
Quick answer, yes.
Because Jews were just, like, you know about, like, the guy who split the Red Sea. What was he? Moses. He was a Jew.
Yeah.
And they were slaves in Egypt.
Was. Unless you're a fancy Christian. Or a Mormon, yeah, true. Mormonism's probably the big one.
Yeah, but, like...
That's a good point.
Maybe they were Jews.
I don't really remember entirely the history of Egypt at all.
I think that might have been Jews.
Nor do I know anything about history. In general.
Do you remember the Simpsons?
Sometimes I forget about the pyramids altogether, and people are like Pyramid Giza, and I'm like...
Do you remember
in my head, I'm like trying to imagine a pyramid. Like, those.
You're just like seeing a cheerleader pyramid. That's all I see.
What?
But yeah, did you ever see that Simpsons like biblical episode?
I've definitely seen it.
Yeah. Well, in that one, there were slaves and they were building the pyramids. So and they were all Jews. So right. I think the answer to that, according to the Simpsons, from my memory, yes, Jews did build the pyramids in Egypt.
Let's keep going.
Do you have one?
The microphone just then. I'm sorry.
You got one?
Okay, I've got a long one.
Yeah. Give me a
My husband talks to his dad every day. What should I do? My husband talks to his father every day, and to be honest, it really irritates me. He only lives an hour away and sees him once a week. I guess that's not enough because my husband usually spends 15 to 20 minutes talking to his dad on the phone. A couple of times, they've talked for an hour. I always knew they were close. My husband made him a groomsman at our wedding. But this is pushing it, if you ask me. I'm close to my mum. In fact, we live in the same city, but I don't want to talk to her every day and see her once or twice a week. I feel like this is straining our marriage because I want to spend as much time with my husband as I can, but I can't do this if he talks to his dad. It would be another thing if they texted if his dad lives far away. But like I said, his dad only lives an hour away, and all they do is talk, and that's really taking away precious time from my husband. How can I convince him that talking to your dad every day is not normal for a married man, especially when your dad doesn't live that far away?
What do you think she does when he goes to work? Because I don't know. And if he knew it was like bothering so much, then what the?
Here's the solution.
Why isn't he yet to confront her, or why is no one being confronted about this?
Here's the answer. 1. Husband, talk to dad on phone even more.
Okay.
Make her so annoyed that she turns into an angry little goblin and shrinks to the size of a pea, and then was sucked up by the vacuum cleaner accidentally.
Okay.
And that's the solution.
I thought you had multiple options.
I don't see anyone.
I must have. Okay.
Or they could confront their problems like normal adults, and she could stop being a ridiculous human.
Do you think she?
But
has
I think the goblin
issues?
answer's much better.
Do you think she has father issues?
I think she's just a bit of a bad egg.
No, but there's always a source for these things. Like,
I think she's just really.
You think she has a bad relationship with her father?
Maybe,
which, like,
but also I feel like it's like weird possessiveness. Yeah, a bit of both. Bit of both.
You'd get upset if I talked to my father every day?
I don't think I would. No.
Not even like if we're at school and I was like,
I'd be surprised.
Dad. Ring. Hey Dad, what's up?
Your dad's like,
okay, let's do a role play.
No, I don't want to be a dad. I'm scared.
No, it's okay because I've got my dad right here. I brought him in.
Oh no.
Let me just go get him.
Okay. Hello, Caleb's father.
Hello, I am Caleb's dad. Hey Dad, we're just wondering. So, when I'm older, do you think we'll talk every day? Yes, I do think so, Dad. Cool. Thanks, Dad. Goodbye.
Bye.
What a lovely man.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, definitely the goblin idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way to deal with some people, you know?
Yeah, just turn them into goblins.
It works.
Can't argue that. Results. Get your results.
Results. They get you those damn results.
What is a horrible meal to you? Like, what would you describe to be a horrible meal?
A burrito with tomato sauce.
Wow. What is an emotional attack to you?
Okay. Okay. First of all.
Yeah.
Let's throw in some tomato, like thick tomato slices.
What about thick tomato paste?
No, paste I'm fine with.
Really? Even if it's not what if it's not like
I can always get rid of the chunks.
What if it's not lasagna though? Oh no, not lasagna. Sorry, pasta. I mean.
Pastas though.
Because I feel like only pasta really works with like thick tomato paste.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna eat tomato paste just on its own.
What if it was like a steak with tomato paste, just
I don't really
smothered?
like steak.
Yeah, exactly. It's a horrible meal. It's not meant to be a good meal.
I want to be nice. Okay, thick tomato slices.
I think soggy bread is the worst meal for me.
Coconut. I'm making like a crazy concoction.
Oh, okay.
Are we just meant to be like one solid bad thing?
I'm thinking like, I don't know. I think it's pretty open.
Yeah.
Like pretty open to interpretation.
Coconut. Big, thick, chunky coconut pieces. But like still like the little like shredded stuff. Let's throw in, what did I like? Where do I begin? I'm a picky eater.
I fear I may have like.
You're a picky.
I fear I may have set you off.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. There's so many.
Okay, I'm gonna limit it down a bit.
No,
you can only choose between 3 ingredients.
3 ingredients?
It can be like, it doesn't have to be like eggs and shit. You can say like a pie. Like a pie filled with caramel, but also mixed with tomato sauce.
Dessert caramel pie?
With tomato sauce.
This is all good. Okay. Okay, well I'm gonna still go tomato. Big fat tomato slices. Sorry. I meant coconut. A big fat tomato slice.
I believe you mispronounced the word thick.
I said fat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. I need one more. What's my least favourite food? I don't know.
Human
flesh would be pretty bad.
What about just rotting meat?
Ooh, yeah, okay. That's bad.
It doesn't really...
I got it. Banana.
What banana? Like, how is banana worse than rotting meat?
Can you imagine banana mixed with tomato?
How is banana worse than rotting meat?
Rotting meat is very bad, but I'm just saying...
But bananas is worse?
If we were just doing, like, fresh produce...
It doesn't have to be fresh produce. It can be anything.
Well...
You
limited me to 3 things, okay?
I don't even
I'm
need
just thinking of things I don't
You know
like.
what I got? A Vegemite sandwich that's been dropped in a bowl of water. Done. Worst meal I could ever think of.
Oh.
And then imagine eating it all, like gulping down every last bite. You got a question, or should I hit you off with my 4th?
Why are green peppers so scary?
I believe it's part of the innate, like, human survivalist instinct to fear every just green peppers. They could kill you within an instant. Like, they've slaughtered so many of us when we were still in, like, our primal stages. So at this point, it's evolved to be, like, a fight or flight sort of sequence. You see a green pepper, it floods the human brain with fucking... What's the fear? Like...
The fear one?
Yeah.
Serotonin.
Yeah, it floods the human brain with that. It floods the human brain with SpaghettiOs, and then you're fucking done. You're gone. You're like...
True as that.
So to answer your question, it's to keep you alive, you ungrateful piece of shit. Got another one?
Okay. Do they have toilet paper in Canada?
No.
Cool.
Instead they use fine pelt, produced by their good friend, the meese.
Okay. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got another one if you like.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Christian, but I can't help but worship Britney Spears. Okay. So I was born and raised in a Christian home and was always taught that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and that he's the only way to spiritual fulfillment and happiness.
Uh-huh.
But lately, I've been noticing that Britney Spears actually fulfills my spiritual needs.
Actually, I've been realizing that Britney Spears' ass is bigger than my faith to Jesus, so...
Britney Spears was a 90s icon.
Are you telling me that, or like, is that just like a little tidbit? Was that mentioned in the thing?
No.
Okay.
Just in case you didn't know.
Okay.
I think the Bible had the wrong guy when they said Jesus is the Son of God. I believe it might actually be Britney Spears. Everything she does makes me happy and I just can't get enough of her. When I see her in concert in the flesh in front of me, imagine that must be what it likes. I imagine that must be what it feels like to actually lay my eyes on God himself. Well, herself in Britney's case. Winky face. Anyway, am I wrong for thinking this, or has anyone else noticed that Britney Spears is actually God?
I feel like in times like this, you just need to sort of ask yourself.
You need to ask yourself, how did I think of something so true?
No, you just gotta think WWBD.
What would Britney do?
Yeah, what would Britney do?
True that. Because there's nothing wrong with thinking Britney Spears is a god.
But I think the thing you have to realize is you're not alone. Like, listen, if you wrote this and you're listening to this right now, you're not alone. There are people.
Loneliness is not killing you.
You're right there. You're done.
Britney Spears.
So what you need to do is realize you're not. There are people like you. Like, you're not alone. Just find people who also
like-minded spirits.
Yeah, like me, Jaclyn here, and presumably the rest of the Christian / Britney fan base.
True that. Okay, you go.
Yeah. Which country has the most beautiful shape?
Ooh. That's a hard question. What does that mean?
Like, I guess it's like the outline of like the country. Like,
ooh,
Australia is like this big like squiggly little devil.
It's actually Scooby-Doo. Thank you very much.
It's very true. Very true. I kind of like the shape of Greece because it kind of looks like a little penis.
Oh yeah.
No, not Greece.
That's
sorry.
what you love.
I'm thinking of Rome.
Right.
Rome isn't a country. Is Rome part of Italy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Italy. Italy looks like a little penis sticking out of Europe.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's pretty fun.
Yeah. You fave. Yeah.
How about you?
I don't know. I think I'll have to go with Australia because it looks like Scooby-Doo.
It kind of looks like a devil head, though.
But it also looks like Scooby-Doo.
True. But is this with, like, Tasmania, which, as
let's not even get started. Tasmania is part of Australia.
No, it isn't. I refuse to believe
What are they? Part of New Zealand?
Bali's closer to Australia than New
No,
Zealand.
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. You can get to Tasmania in like a night.
Yeah, you can get to Bali in a night by swimming. So you think Australia is the most beautiful country?
It's not beautiful actually, but it's good shape.
I think that's a little bit biased, honestly. I think you have to think of something that isn't Australia. You have to think of something that is not Australia.
Terrible, but it's not good.
No, you have to think of
It's not fine. I'll look up a world map. Give me a second.
No, it has to be from memory.
I don't know what these countries look like.
Russia looks like a big blob.
They all look like big blobs.
Not Italy.
Where's Italy?
It's.
I get it. Yeah, it does look like a penis.
Yeah. See. If not Italy, I would have said New York.
New York is a.
Yeah, I know, but like.
Yeah.
That's why I said Italy and not New York.
I like Canada because it's ridiculous and it's all spread apart.
It's that country kind of looks like a boot. Columbus's boot.
Greece. Kicking somewhere.
What?
What?
Hang on, there's a country that kind of looks like a boot, and they call it the boot of Columbus or some shit. Stop saying things.
Okay. Bye. See everybody. Caleb's going to continue the podcast, but I've been asked to leave.
I can't find... Oh yeah, no, Italy's the boot country. Huh, it's a penis boot. Okay, so do you want to go on to the next question?
I'm not allowed to speak anymore. I was asked to leave
Shut
the
up and start
podcast
talking.
forever. I was kicked out of my own podcast.
This was an equally run podcast. Have you not even seen The Social Network?
Oh, we don't even have any.
You're Spider-Man in this.
I love Spider-Man.
You love Andrew Garfield?
No. I love Garfield, but not Andrew Garfield.
Do you have any more questions? Or
Yeah. Back to the Future fans, help. I got my boyfriend a Back to the Future birthday card and the inside is blank. I wonder how I feel about him referencing Back to the Future. Something cute. Like a quote from the movie or someone like a quote from the movie that someone would say to a boyfriend or girlfriend they love. You know? And the answers are, don't forget to take me out sometime, or Darth Vader from Planet Vulcan will melt your brain.
I would have said, let's fuck, I hope you're not my mum, secretly.
Is that a quote?
It's not a quote, but it's something that's pretty relevant in the first movie.
Prevalent theme.
Yeah, like, Marty McFly wants to fuck this chick. Can't. It's his mum. And he needs to get her set up with his dad, who is a nerd.
Oh.
I know, right? Those damn
what
80s
nerd.
nerds.
Oh.
Do you have any sort of answers for that? Like, you can never really see Back to the Future, but like maybe like some sort of time, like sort of thing. Just doesn't have to be Back to the Future.
Don't stay in the past.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yes, I know.
Another one I was thinking of, like, I want to have sweet babies with you, but what if the babies mess up the space-time continuum?
Right. KKK. Cool.
Prepare to be ready to see it out on your next card, by the way.
Oh no.
Also, is this really just like you trying to find things to like put on my birthday card when the thing comes up? Like, this is a pretty like elaborate.
I am the most unique card writer. How dare you?
That is true.
I make good cards.
Okay, I've got one question left.
Right.
Isn't it cheaper to just rent a diamond wedding ring rather than buy it? Since most marriages fail, wouldn't it be a good idea to just rent the ring by the week?
It's a really good idea. It's sure. Actually, I don't think you save much money.
True.
If you guys are married for a long time, you're gonna be pretty pissed.
Yeah, but like once you've been married for like, I don't know, say 2 months.
What if you broke up next week?
Well, then
you
cook the goose.
Your whole idea is flawed.
You're right. I think it's better. You're better off to just
buy a ring pop, paint it real good.
Or what if on the opposite side of this, you buy the ring and then you rent it out to others?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that way you're making money.
Also, just make sure you inherit a ring from a family member.
True. That way you don't have to buy it. That's also money saving.
And if your wife or whatever's like, I don't like that ring.
Just stay single.
Like,
don't need them.
Bad.
Who needs a wife when you got some sweet dollar bills?
Cash bills.
Some sweet cash money. You got anything?
I can get something.
I'll also start looking again.
OMG, help. My roommate put a Chinese finger trap on my penis.
Is that actually a thing?
Probably not. Where do pigeons sleep at night?
Trees.
They don't. They mutate into bats. Think about it. Have you ever seen a bat and a pigeon in the same place?
Is that actually a question, or like? Is that okay? What's your answer to that?
I think that's pretty good. I think they actually have a secret pigeon nest. And they're like, cuckoo.
Is Yahoo Answers fake news? Why are customers so rude to employees? This is a good one.
It's simple. They don't understand.
Wait, there's more to it. I've loved my job since the day I started, but recently it's become such a negative environment. Over the past 2 years I have been there, I've gotten to know a few customers. The one I see every shift, I'm so nice to. He was recently bad-mouthing me to my colleagues and other customers using such words as slow and mentally not there. He made a few jokes about me having a disability. I don't know him that well, but I've just gotten a degree in law and business, and I'm doing a further year of study. This job is passing time until I graduate. He doesn't notice, so it's very disheartening. He is 64 years old and I'm 20, which is also intimidating. I don't know if I should quit or confront him. Well, first of all, just because one 64-year-old man is being a bit of a dick, A, doesn't mean you should quit your job, and B, doesn't mean you need to confront him. If it's...
Just stop being nice to him.
Yeah, if it's just the one guy...
Just tell him to go fuck himself, and then deny it.
Okay. Not the advice I was going for.
Like in Legally Blonde, where there's No, this is too obscure for reference.
Okay.
Not only was it not the movie, it was the musical, and it was this one song that, like, it's definitely not a song that you'd be like, oh, I love that song.
You're right, it probably wouldn't be.
But you could always be, you could just be like, he didn't say that. You know how the older guys are. They're a bit not there.
But, yeah, I think, like...
Escape with no blame.
I think one of the, I think, A, you could always just ignore them. You know, grow some fucking thicker skin. But B, if it's just, like, I don't know, if it's one guy, I guess, you could, like, if it's one guy, I feel like it'd probably be easy to ignore him.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
Just mess up his order, but subtly.
Yeah, and then, like...
And then he won't come back.
And then, no, if he does confront you about it, you could just say, oh, I guess I'm not all there.
I'm not all there. Maybe a little bit slow. I wonder where I've heard those words before.
And then, like...
Sure would be hurtful, wouldn't it?
And then, like, you slowly pull out, like...
A recorder.
Oh.
You've been recording everything he said.
Oh, I said a knife.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet a recorder that is also a knife.
Okay.
Like a switchblade comb.
But that's a terrible idea. Then, like, you're gonna have... Like, while you're murdering someone...
It's only for show.
It's like you're making the evidence, like, against you.
Yeah.
Like, if they have the knife...
What's the point? There's no thrill if you don't, like...
And as you can see here...
Give them the evidence on a silver platter.
And as you can see from the murder weapon, which also doubles as a recording, you can just hear... you can hear verbal confirmation that he's being murdered. Okay.
So, shall we end this whole shebang?
Okay.
I reckon we've done enough questions.
Wait, but before we do,
right.
I've got a celebrity guest here. Well, and the celebrity guest today is Puss in Boots from everyone's favorite. Hello, it is me, Puss in Boots.
Stop it!
I am Puss in Boots. I am... Don't you have any questions for Puss in Boots?
No, I don't have anything to say to him.
Okay. So Puss in Boots, what would you say
I hate
about
this segment
about co-starring in the movie Shrek 2 alongside Shrek? He is pretty big and green. Well, thanks.
This is so bad.
Thanks,
Don't
Puss in
do
Boots.
this. You don't have to do this, Caitlin.
That was thanks, Puss in Boots. That was pretty insightful. What do you have to say about the character?
Stop talking.
The big gingerbread man.
His name is a name.
What's his name?
Mungo.
What do you have to say about Mungo?
It's not his name.
What's that for Mungo?
Big.
He was big and nice, and I like him. Wow, that was pretty good. Also, now onto Shrek 3.
It was Mungo. I was close.
I was right. Puss in Boots. What do you think about Shrek? The potential Shrek 5. It's bad. They shouldn't have went. Thanks, Puss in Boots. That's all we have for today. See you later, Puss in Boots. I go now. Oh my God, he's digging. He's digging right through the floor. Holy shit.
Where'd he go?
He just burrowed straight out of here. What a legend.
Okay, well, thanks everyone for watching.
What a time.
Yes.
So this has been Frogs in the Pad, in parentheses, the Lilly-Pad, starring Little Frog and Big Frog, me.
You're gonna introduce me.
No, you're fine. You, Little Frog, and me, Big Frog.
Yeah, nice, thanks. That's what I wanted, thanks.
Thanks for watching, you guys. I don't know how...
Thanks for watching.
Well, you know, I'm used to fucking people staring at me.
Star.
Yeah, I know. I've got like at least 10 subscribers, so shut the fuck up. You know
You have
me.
80 subscribers.
You have 90 subscribers.
No, I don't.
I'm in this part out. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, bye. It's good to see you.